Hello, my name is Charles, and I go by the realm on the Zepbound. Today I'm going to talk about a prepared meal delivery system. And I just want to put this out up front that this is not a sponsored video. I in no way took any money from Factor. In fact, I'm sending them money. But if Factor does want to sponsor me eventually or something of that nature, I'm not turning it down. But this is completely unencumbered by sponsorship or affiliation or anything. This is just my personal opinion. So let me give you a bit of history. When I started my GLP-1 journey, I signed up for Factor meals. At the time, I was working a hybrid work schedule. I worked 3 days in the office and 2 days at home. So I signed up for 4 meals per week from Factor. And I used those meals for when I went to the office. And that allowed me one extra meal that I can eat any other day of the week. But I did that to ensure that I was eating within my caloric plan and also sticking to a keto or keto-light diet or trying to eat within my bariatric type program at the time. And it worked well for me. I believe I was on Factor for, I believe 2 or 3 months. And at the time I had a discount, so it was real cost effective. And it also saved me money from going to eat out in the fast food places and trying to change my order or change the order or try to find something that was going to work with a keto or keto light dietary plan and having to navigate all of that. So it was just easy for me and cost effective for me to use these Factor meals, have them delivered to my home. They're already prepared, and all you have to do is put them in the microwave for 2 minutes, and they're ready to go. And the food was real tasty, so I signed up for their keto plan. They had a keto plan at the time, so I used that, and it worked really well as far as getting me started on my journey and keeping me focused on what I needed to do dietary-wise. Eventually, though, the discount wore off, and it became less cost-effective for me to continue the plan, so I ended up dropping it. And then at that time, I began navigating different options at fast food places in order to stay within my dietary goals and plan, going to places like Salad and Go or going to a fast food restaurant and order something that's keto friendly in order to stay on plan. But as of January 1st of this year, I returned to the office full time. So I'm back in the office 5 days a week. So I'm eating out every single day at lunch, and it gets kind of costly. It's, I'm spending $15 to $20 a day on lunch. And a lot of times I'm not eating the entire meal. I may save some for later or end up throwing most of the food away because I'm full, or it's something that's not necessarily healthy for me. And as I'm trying to mind my blood pressure, my cholesterol, and things of that nature and keep those things regulated, I end up throwing a lot of that food away. So it's really not cost effective for me to continue doing that. And I don't want to continue navigating all the time, trying to customize orders at fast food places in order to get something that I want that's going to be tasty tasty and nutritious and healthy. So I ended up signing back up for Factor last week, and I got my first delivery today. Today is Sunday the 23rd. They delivered 5 meals for me for the week, and I'll get another delivery every Sunday going forward for now. Right now, I signed up for their plan that provides me a discount of 20% off. I believe this week's total came to like $66, so it comes out to like $13 per meal. So that's well within what I was spending going to these fast food restaurants and trying to navigate the menu in order to get something that I want, and that's not going to cause health problems or change my markers or have me throw most of the food away. So I would order something like I would go to a place and get some catfish, for example, and the catfish would come with fries. So I would eat the catfish and end up throwing the fries away. I'll have a few fries and throw most of that away. Or I'll go to McDonald's and get a chicken sandwich, eat the chicken sandwich and end up throwing the fries away. So I ended up throwing a lot of food away unless I went to something like Salad or Go where I could eat the salad or eat most of the salad and save the rest for later. So I got 5 meals this week. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to be. Factor did recently add a new menu plan to their options. They have a GLP-1 balance, and I wouldn't say that's necessarily new. They had a high protein plan. I think what they did is just relabeled it for marketing purposes as a GLP-1 plan, which works fine. So I signed up for to get food from both their keto menu and also their GLP-1 or high protein menu. The 5 meals I got this week: I got roasted garlic chicken with pan gravy, chives, sour cream, mashed potatoes, and garlic and green beans. You just put this in the microwave for 2 minutes and it's ready to go. This particular meal is 440 calories, 28 grams of carbs, and 40 grams of protein. And a lot of these foods show up in your food tracking apps like MyFitnessPal or Lose It. So you can just type in factor and the name of the food, and those foods are generally already in there if you're tracking your calories and your micronutrients. Next meal is, well, I believe that roasted garlic chicken is from their GLP-1 or high protein plan. I think most of these foods on this order are from the GLP-1 plan. Second meal is shredded chicken and pesto cream spinach tortellini with roasted tomatoes, garlic butter, zucchini, peppers, and onions. This one is 510 calories, 33 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of protein. So looking forward to seeing how that one tastes. Haven't had that one in the past. The third meal that I have is Nona's Sunday Beef Bolognese. This one is 520 calories and 44 grams of carb and 24 grams of protein. Fourth meal is jalapeno sweet corn polenta and chicken with roasted peppers, cauliflower, and fajita butter. I believe this is a keto one, as you can probably recognize from the cauliflower. And this one is 540 calories, 32 grams of carb, and 44 grams of protein. That one sounds good. And the last one is chicken and mushroom tetrazzani. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And this one is 560 calories, 40 grams of carbs, and 37 grams of protein. And all of these meals are also color coded, so you can see the yellow stripe here means that this is chicken or poultry, and the beef ones are this kind of red or pinkish color. So those are the 5 meals I'm trying this week. I'll let you know how those are. As part of me re-signing up for Factor, they also include 2 additional items that I can add for life as long as I'm a continuous member. So I selected for my additional items are this Factor chocolate peanut butter bites. This is 150 calories, 22 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of protein. Interested to see how that tastes. And this shot drink, this is a immunity turmeric shot. So this is lemon, apple, ginger, honey, turmeric, and black pepper. Interested to see how that goes. So that's my plan for this week. I'll let you know how those are. Let me know if you are trying Factor. I know a lot of people have been real complimentary about Factor and the Factor meals. I know when I was on it previously, they were really good meals. I really enjoyed eating them. And I think these will be along the same line. So I'll keep it going for a while, as long as I get this 20% discount, which makes it cost effective when compared to going out to eat every day and spending $15 to $20 a day on lunch and having to navigate the different fast food places out there and the meals that they provide, and trying to maintain my good blood work. Not only my good blood work, but also my blood pressure and my overall health. So those are things that I'm trying to be mindful of. And that's not to say that I can't go out occasionally and just tear some food up at a In-N-Out or Burger King or whatever and have a good time. But I want to focus at least my lunches especially, on eating something healthy. So I'll let you guys know how it goes.